Welcome back, everybody, to my last brain cell. Happy Tuesday. Happy last week of the month, y'all. It's here. It's here, y'all. I can't believe it. Yeah, that was fast. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of fast, but here we are. Last full week of the month. Yeah, man. February is right around the corner, which also means that we're that much closer to season 2 of Sip Read Repeat. I hope you enjoyed Sunday's special episode. That story really kind of blew mine. I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna get past that. And I thought about introducing the next story to you guys today. But I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna go ahead and wait. We're gonna wait on that. But yeah, man, happy Tuesday. I hope you guys have had a good weekend. It's been a while since we last chopped it up because Sip Read Repeat is a very different kind of episode. And then the last Saturday episode was the clandestine cuisine episodes, Tortuga Sandwich Shops. I hope you guys tapped in and enjoyed that. See, we have some new followers from from those episodes also. So welcome to all of you. Thank you for being here. You're just in time because, like I just alluded to, we have the newest season, if you would, of Sip Read Repeat right around the corner. Yeah. How was your last couple of weekends? Last time we talked, it was my cousin and my girlfriend's birthday, and I didn't get to see my cousin because she's in New York City. But I don't know if you guys can see it. You see the stack of new Marvel stuff behind me? Yeah, it shook me up for my birthday. They're Venomized heroes. So up top here, I got the man, Iron Man. Then I got Spidey. Underneath Spidey is Strange, and you can't see underneath Strange, but there's Groot. They're all really cool, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. My cousin, she knows me really well. But I brought it up because we being my lady and I, it was her birthday weekend. So we went to a restaurant. We watched the Bills lose to the Broncos in overtime. That was disappointing. But then we got a chance to spend time with her family. That was cool. Kicking with her mom, her dad, her sister, and her nephew. We played some games, ate some pizza, and just celebrated her. One of those days in the morning, we went to a crepe spot with some friends. It was just a good weekend all around. Uh, and she was very grateful. I was very grateful to be able to celebrate her, and it was just nice. It was a very nice weekend. But it does prompt my question of the day because right around the corner for both of us now is Valentine's Day. So to all of you couples out there, I'm curious to know your thoughts on this. Which of these days mean more to celebrate? Valentine's Day, your respective birthday, Christmas, or your anniversary? Which of those should be made a bigger deal, right? And I do think the answer is it varies. I don't think Christmas should be in that mix at all, really. Like, it shouldn't be weighed as heavily as some of the other ones. Valentine's Day, I think, only matters if you make it matter, and it matters to what the partners think it matters for, right? Like, if you both want to go big or go home, then that's what you should do for Valentine's Day. If you both do something very chill, that's what you should do for Valentine's Day. So I think it comes down to two of them. I think it comes down to your birthday and anniversaries. And I think anniversaries is where the answer really varies, solely because I think the first anniversary should be important. It's your very first year together, either as a couple, dating, or as a married couple, right? So I think the very first one is important. Then I think it goes every 5 after that, right? So it should be 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Like, I don't think 2, 3, or 4 are, not that they are that they lack important, but they are of less importance, I think, compared to 1, 5, 10, 15, etc., etc. Whereas birthdays, I think, birthdays almost the same. I think as we get older, the less milestones, if you will, birthdays you celebrate, right? But if you're in a couple, if you're together, I think the very first birthday you do should be super special. And then I think, just the milestone ages after that. So my girlfriend, she just turned an indiscriminate age. I won't reveal her age here, but she turned an age that it is a milestone age that deserves to be celebrated. So I made sure to go kind of hard for this one. I can't guarantee that her next one I'll go just as hard, but for this one, I definitely think, I made sure to make sure that she knows that she's loved and that she felt appropriately celebrated for the birthday it was. But yeah, Valentine's Day is next for us. So I was like, can we kind of take a kind of chill for VDay? And she was like, yeah, that's totally fine. For me personally, Valentine's Day doesn't matter as much. Like, I think for Valentine's Day, the only thing that matters is spending time with each other and just doing things in each other's presence that you love. So like, we could go to a restaurant, or we could just get drunk and just hang around each other, whatever it is. She opted to cook for me Valentine's Day, so I'm really excited. She's made me homemade meals before, but this is the first one that's like a meal for me, because like I've eaten her cooking before, right? But it's never been like, hey, I'm cooking for you. But this one's like, I'm gonna cook for you. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, question of the day. I feel like I kind of, it kind of got lost in all that sauce, but let me know what you guys think. Which of those dates mean or should be weighed heavier between Christmas, Valentine's Day, anniversaries, and birthdays? And while you do that, you know it. It's been a fun time, baby. Let's see what the wheel wants today. Anime. So in the anime world, there hasn't really been much right now. Obviously I record these a little bit earlier, so there really hasn't been much. The most recent episode of Fire Force was incredible. Benimaru snapped. He snapped. Yeah, the episode was done beautifully, and it was really cool, I think, to see the Soul Eater moon as well. I didn't read the Fire Force manga, so I don't really know if the waves were also drawn that way, like how certain Japanese paintings are. But it was really cool. The attention to detail is really cool, and I see that it was rated pretty high. I did see earlier too that there was a lot of discontent, for lack of a better word, with the pace that the studio might be doing for Fire Force, given that there's like, I think it said 80 plus chapters left to animate in the 13 episodes that we have. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they said the Benimaru episode was like 9 chapters. It didn't seem to fly, but it felt like there was no fluff. Like I don't know if anything was extended. I don't know if they added to anything, but it felt like they were giving you what was drawn, no more, no less. Which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but it's always nice to see studios do some type of creative control. But yeah, what else we got as far as anime goes? Sentenced to Be a Hero is a banger right now for this season. Second episode was kind of tame compared to the very first episode we got a couple of weeks ago, which just absolutely blew me away. But yeah, this recent episode was pretty tame, but I am excited to see where this story goes as well. Honestly, I think that's it for anime. I'm trying to remember like what else I'm really watching. I know there's a lot. I'm looking forward to the newest JJK episode. That should be the Maki episode, so that should be really good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, full disclosure. By the time you guys are seeing this, the Maki episode would have been out already, but that's what's fresh on my mind right now. But yeah, let me know what you guys are watching as far as anime. I usually have a lot more, but like there hasn't really been anything that's been like, oh my god, as far as anime goes. I'm kind of just waiting. Right now is a really good time for anime. There's a lot of anime. I still haven't caught My Hero Vigilantes yet. I still haven't watched that. But there's a lot of things that I am watching. Like the first episode of Free Run just came out. I think the second episode might be on its way. I don't think it's taking a break. So there's a lot of anime I'm watching. There's just nothing to really report yet because it's still early in the season. But what shows are you guys watching? I'm sure there's a bunch of shows that are out there that I'm not watching. Like even Samurai Troopers, I think is a really good sleeper hit right now. But it's one of those shows that I would watch like upon the wake up. Like I'd wake up and like if I'm scrolling on my phone and see an episode drop, I'm watching that on my phone. I wouldn't necessarily try to prioritize for the television to catch it in all its glory, you know? But that's just me. Let me know what you guys are watching. While you do that, I got a surprise for you. We never finished going through the rest of those Cooper Street snacks. So we're going to do that today. So today we've got the brownie chocolate chunk crunch, brownie chocolate crunch, and the cherry white chip. So you guys know, I'm going to start with the chocolate ones, but you guys know how I feel. I think the fruit cookie ones are elite compared to the regular like cookie-ish flavors. Hey, man, this smell real good, man. And like it says, actual snackable size. Y'all can see that comparison. But here it goes for the one time. Some chocolatey, some nice white chocolate chips in here. It's loaded with premium cocoa and white morsels. And of all the cookies, this one is the highest calorie one, because this one's 30 calories per cookie, and they're usually 25. So this one's serving size gets you 4 cookies for 120 calories. And yeah, this one has just a little bit more fat, but everything else is more sugar, but just about everything else stays the same. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Brownie chocolate crunch. I won't lie though. The chocolate in this one is just it this does to you what an Oreo does to you, right? Like when I bit this, my brain was trying to figure out what chocolate thing I've tasted that was almost like this, and it's Oreo. I'd rather eat these over Oreos any day of the week. And like it's got like nice little sugar like crust on top. Like it's just a beautiful little cookie, yo. And it's so good. I'll be honest, I put that one behind the lemon blueberry. That one's really good, y'all. That one's really good. We're going to do cherry white chip next. I put my girlfriend onto these two. And her and her family were low-key fighting over the bags. So it makes me feel good that I introduced her something like this. Woo! 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 That cherry is strong, boy. Wow. That's what I get for playing around. I wanted one that had more cherries in. That's why I dropped the one back in the bag. Again, that actual snackable size. You can see cherries loaded up in that thing. Loaded with real Michigan cherries. Let's see how real these Michigan cherries are, shall we? It just really is something magical about biting into that piece of fruit. I will say, though, that this one needs a few more cherry pieces in it to really, I think, beat lemon blueberry. Lemon blueberry is so perfect because of the zing of the blueberry, or zing of the lemon, and then the sweetness of the blueberry, right? Like the tart from the lemon combats the sweet of the blueberry. This one's good, but I need one that's really loaded with cherries to get that full tart complex that's supposed to be in here. Between these two, I think the brownie chocolate crunch is better, but lemon blueberry remains my top for sure. So ranking all 5 of these flavors, lemon blueberry number 1. I'm gonna put brownie chocolate crunch at number 2. I am. Then I'm gonna put the orange cranberry. Then I'll put the white cherry chip, and then the cinnamon chocolate chip. And again, guys, none of these are bad. Lemon blueberry is just a 10, right? And the cinnamon chocolate chip is like an 8. So like, this is a 9. This is an 8.5. You know what I mean? Like, none of the flavors are bad. Everything they offer is delicious. That lemon blueberry is just goated. And I don't have one to try for y'all. I'll be honest, I crushed them all. They're just that good. Cooper Street, if you're watching, send your boy some more of those. Send me that cinnamon apple one too. I'm just saying. I gotta try that granola bake. For science, of course. But that's what I got for you guys today, y'all. So until next time, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Once again, thank you and shout out to all of you new followers. Thank you and shout out to all the other followers who have been here for a while too. But I appreciate every single one of y'all. Yeah, until next time. This is King Echo signing off.